That's what this season's about. Matthew Stafford. So this is a review video from the Lions Raiders game from Friday night. It's a few days late, but I figured, hey, it's a preseason game. Monday's better than nothing. So basically, obviously the score at the end didn't go as well, but I mean it's the preseason when it mattered most. The starters played good. Starters played real good. Stafford looked amazing. He went 9 for 10. You know, so basically, to take anything really from the preseason is just foolish. Obviously, since you're watching it, you'd rather your team win, so you'd rather watch it win than watch a loss. But we won the first game on a last-second touchdown, and then lost this one by a last-second touchdown. So, really, I mean, I don't take anything in either one of those. It's the preseason. Starters only played a little bit, and Calvin didn't even play. So, but if you watch the game, can you honestly sit there and not be excited by what you saw from Stafford and the rest of that offense? I mean, they went 2 drives. Looking at the stats, he went 9 for 10, 88 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's pretty good numbers. I understand it is the Raiders, and like I said, it is preseason, but even on skeleton drills, he's 9 of 10 is still a good percentage rate. So that excited to see that. There's other quarterbacks out there that aren't looking very good. Eli, I think, went 1 for 7 for 6 yards. So at least Stafford didn't do that, And that's our week 1 opponent on Monday night. So looking forward to that game. I think that one will be, will go favorably for us. The defense, they were giving up some yardage on the first drive, ended up getting the interception, which led to the first touchdown to Golden Tate. So they gave up a little bit, but defense looked fine. I actually am pretty excited. I don't like Caldwell still, but I'm excited about how he's dealing with Nick Fairley right now. If you didn't know, he got benched. He is now the second string backup defensive tackle, which isn't that big a deal because they don't really run 1s and 2s. They run a lot of, they rotate the defensive line a lot. So I'm happy to see him hold Fairly accountable. I didn't like the pick when we picked him. I thought that he had no motor. When guys don't do anything for 3 years of their college career and then all of a sudden they're amazing their senior year, those are the guys you got to watch out for. It's just like having a guy in a contract year. They know they're about to get paid, so now they're going to show up. Those guys scare me a little bit. I thought Fairley would figure it out this year and be a dominant beast this year, but so far, I've been proven wrong. He's taken the demotion like a child. I heard he's been moping around practice. Instead of using that as motivation to get his act together, he's just moping around, like I said. So I gotta give Caldwell credit for that. I'm surprised that he is doing that, but I guess it isn't his pick. It isn't. Schwartz never did it, but it's hard to do it to your own picks unless it's really bad. So he doesn't have those handcuffs on anymore. So he's just another guy. It's not like he's holding up a huge contract like Sue is. Like I said, the end of the game didn't go well. Second half was actually pretty boring. There wasn't that much scoring until the end, until the fourth quarter. Again, George Wynn looked amazing. He went. Granted, he only went 8 attempts, 9 yards, and a touchdown. But it's more than just the stats. Just the way he was running. He made 2 great tackles in special teams. So if it's a battle between Wynn and LaShore, it better be Wynn, because LaShore has shown nothing whatsoever. He's looked just as bad as he always has. He has no vision. He has no special team. So if you have a third running back, because Theo Riddick's going to make the team. So if you talk about third or fourth running back, it's going to be either LaShore or Wynn based on the amount of carries that each one gets. LaShore brings you nothing in special teams. So if it's anywhere even, then you got to look at that. And yeah, we spent a second round pick on him, but he has proved nothing whatsoever. Just that he has no vision, and just some, I don't know if it was the Achilles injury or if he just peaked in college, but LaShore's done. This George Wynn kid looks pretty good. Um, so yeah, like I said, there's not much to take from the game. It's preseason. They're 1-1. Big game is this week. The third preseason game is the rehearsal game. So Calvin's supposed to play. So we'll see what it looks like. That offense looks like with Stafford and Calvin in there and everyone, the whole entirety of the offense in there. And I know it's against the Jags. There's another game you can't take much off of because if you go back to last year, I think we blew out New England in the preseason. And how did our seasons finish? So anyone that talks shit or anything in the preseason, and let me put it this way: if you take any stock into the preseason, just remember the Lions in 2008. They went 4-0 in the preseason. Only team in the league to go undefeated in the preseason. That is the year they went 0-16. So ever since then, I have taken absolutely nothing for preseason. Because if a team can go 4-0 in a preseason and then not win a game, be so talentless to not win one game, then that proves how just irrelevant the preseason is. It's just an evaluation tool for the coaches to find out, okay, this guy's on the bubble. We got to figure out how he does in game time between this guy. It's really, the preseason is basically for like the bottom, 10 spots. So, and to get the starters some game time before the first game. So, 1-1, playing Jacksonville this week. Blake Bortles and Chad Henne are going to share the first team reps, so we'll see both of them. You can see a couple Michigan players with, Chad Henne, Denard Robinson, and the pick that I wanted this year with Marquise Lee. He'll be coming into town, so it should be fun. That's on Friday night. I think it's 7:30. So that's about it. We're gonna be ready next weekend. I'm gonna do another preview video probably next Monday, but just keep it on so you know. Next weekend we're gonna do a season preview for both the Lions and the Redskins. We'll have two different videos. So if you're looking forward to how what I say about predictions, and look forward to that. I'm really bad with predictions. Everyone's always asking me, who they think is gonna win the Super Bowl, who do you think is gonna be. I'm terrible with that because you could pick pretty much anyone in the regular season, like before the season, and by the end of the season, more than likely you're gonna change who you think. So it's just, I don't like to do predictions. I did it for the Michigan one, and I'll do it for the Lions, but don't hold me to it. I'll go back later in the year and kind of critique what I said and analyze what I said, but otherwise predictions are what they are. It's how it looks now without injuries, without everything else going on. So that's it. So go Lions, have fun, have a good one, guys.